Tuesday next week, and President Kenyatta makes his maiden visit to London, in essence the first visit to a Western nation since taking over the reins of power, amidst controversy over the relationship between Kenya and the West. Flashback to February this year, before the March 4th polls that would see Kenyatta win the presidency.
So the policy of my government remains that we do not have contact with ICC indictees unless it is essential. That's not only the policy of my government, that is the policy of all of the European Union.
Essential contact, a phrase that would seemingly strain the relations between Kenya and Britain moving forward. So much so that it became unclear how things would pan out once President Kenyatta took oath of office and effectively became head of state.
So help me God.
The attendance of both the US and British envoys during President Uhuru Kenyatta's inauguration raised questions over their previous stand and, as it were, the future relationship that Kenya would have with her Western counterparts. Fast forward to end of April, Tuesday the 30th, and President Kenyatta grants British envoy Dr. Christian Turner audience.
Hi, how are you?
Good evening, Your Excellency.
Evening, nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah?
Very good to see you.
During which the envoy conveys his Prime Minister's congratulatory and goodwill message. During this meeting, the British envoy extends an invitation to President Kenyatta to attend the London conference on Somalia next week, an invitation the head of state accepts, and as a precursor, President Kenyatta attended the extraordinary summit of IGAD heads of state and government in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia on Friday, with matters Somalia forming the agenda. This paves way for the London visit. But pertinent questions arise from the chronology of events. First, what is the British government's current stand on its relation with Kenya, with its head and deputy head of state being the subject of the said essential contact? Head of communications at the British High Commission, John Bradshaw, told Citizen TV that his government makes judgments based on particular issues. As such, on its stand on the matter of essential contact, quote, Kenya is so far meeting its obligations, end quote. Bringing to the fore yet another matter, that of the delayed meeting between President Kenyatta and High Commissioner Dr. Turner, raising question whether Dr. Turner could be recalled from his position as envoy. John Bradshaw rubbished the claims that Dr. Turner could possibly be recalled over the Kenya-Britain relationship, saying there is absolutely no truth in it whatsoever, and that remains their stand. Yet, questions still abound over what will become of the two nations' relation, and is there an underlying significance in the London invitation, to which end Bradshaw sought to clarify that Britain's position on the matter is Kenya is one of Somalia's greatest partners in the quest for sustainable peace. As such, it is important that Kenya, which plays a vital role in the Somalia peace process, be represented at the joint conference. President Kenyatta returns to the country as he prepares to go to London. Jackie Maribe, Citizen Weekend.